fly and let this heartwarming tale help you drift to sleep. Puppy and Frisia, the unlikely friendship. This story is about a girl named Puppy who befriends a magical ladybug named Frisia, and together they go on a quest to save Frisia's family, creating a legend of friendship along the way. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village surrounded by fields of vibrant flowers, there lived a girl named Puppy. Puppy had a knack for finding beauty in the simplest of things. Her days were filled with adventures that often had her exploring the meadows near her home. One bright and sunny morning, while Puppy was playing in the garden, she was captivated by a ladybug with glistening wings, whom she decided to name Frisia. Frisia was no ordinary ladybug. She had a tiny golden spot on her back that shone like a beacon. With a gentle touch, Puppy invited Frisia to crawl onto her hand, and thus began their unusual friendship. Puppy and Frisia became inseparable companions, with Frisia often tucking herself into Puppy's curls as they wandered through the fields. Puppy would read stories to Frisia, spinning tales of courage and magic, while Frisia would dance with winged grace, painting the air with delicate orchid arts. One day, Puppy learned that Frisia's family was in danger due to a sudden pesticide spraying ordered by the village council. Shocked and determined, Puppy decided to take action. She gathered all her courage and went to speak to the village council about the importance of ladybugs and their role in the ecosystem. Her passion and knowledge impressed them, and they decided to delay the spraying to find a more environmental-friendly solution. Frisia knew that Puppy's bravery had saved her family. As a token of gratitude, Frisia shared her secret with Puppy. The golden spot on her back had magical powers to nurture every flower they touched. Together, they would roam the fields, leaving trails of blooming flora, enhancing the beauty of the village. With every step, their bond deepened, a testament to the power of friendship transcending boundaries. The villagers, too, noticed the change in the landscape, and it brought them closer to nature. As days turned to years, Puppy and Frisia's story became legend, reminding everyone of the transformative power of friendship and the magic that resides in small, unexpected places. Another gentle journey awaits. Flower and the Forest Guardian. This story is about a girl's adventure in a magical forest with a guardian spirit, and their discovery of a rare, mystical flower that fosters prosperity in her village. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a girl named Flower. Her hair was as bright and golden as the summer sun, and her eyes sparkled with a curiosity that reflected the world around her. Every morning, she would wander into the forest, fascinated by its mysteries and the songs of the birds that lined its canopies. One afternoon, as shadows grew long, Flower stumbled upon a hidden glade bathed in golden sunlight. It was there she met Vinka, a forest guardian, a benevolent spirit who kept watch over the woodlands. Vinka appeared as a gentle figure cloaked in emerald leaves, with eyes that mirrored the deep green of the ancient trees. Seeing Flower, Vinka smiled warmly and spoke. "Welcome, young one. What brings you to my domain?" "I am Flower," she replied. "I have come to listen to the whisperings of the forest and to discover its secrets." Vinka chuckled, knowing that the forest often revealed its wonders to the pure-hearted. As they walked together, Vinka shared tales of the creatures that dwelled within, from shy deer to wise old owls. Flower listened intently, her heart swelling with the beauty and magic that surrounded them. Day by day, Flower would return to the glade where she and Vinka would converse, sharing stories and learning the lore of the land. Under the shelter of towering oaks, Vinka taught Flower about the harmony of nature, and how each creature and plant played a part in the balance of the forest. Flower, ever eager to learn, absorbed these lessons and grew in understanding. One evening, as the sky blazed with hues of scarlet and gold, Dinka confided in Flower about rare flower that bloomed only once in 100 years, hidden deep within the forest. It is said, Dinka explained, that this flower holds the essence of our world, bridging the gap between earth and sky. Eager to see this marvel, Flower asked if they might search for it. Dinka nodded, sensing the wonder and reverence in Flower's heart. They both embarked on the journey, guided by starlight and the hushed whispers of the trees. After a long and mystical night, they found the flower, its petals shimmering like silver and dew. It was a breathtaking sight, one that filled Flower's soul with indescribable joy. "This is yours to safeguard," Dinka said softly, entrusting Flower with the rare creation. Flower promised to perfect it, understanding its importance. From that day forth, the village and its people prospered, blessed by the guardianship of Flower and the teachings she imparted. The tales of their adventures echoed through generations, inspiring love and respect for the natural world. And in the heart of the forest, under the watchful gaze of Dinka, the flower continued to bloom, a testament to their friendship and the endless wonders of nature. Here I host a new tale to carry you further into peace. Clover and Lotus, a tale of warmth. This story is about Clover and Lotus, whose journey through the forest reveals warmth, wisdom, and an everlasting bond with nature and each other. On the edge of a quaint village nestled against a sprawling forest, lived a gentle soul named Clover. Clover was known for her deep connection with nature, the kind of bond that turns daydreams into reality. She lived in a small cottage surrounded by vibrant gardens, full of the richest greens and flourishing blooms, where birds sang melodies of the heart, and the air was always sweet with the scent of life. One sunny morning, as Clover was tending to her garden, a young wanderer called Lotus appeared from the edge of the dense woods. Lotus, who had fire in her eyes and the spirit of adventure running through her veins, sought the warmth and wisdom of Clover. Curious and brave, Lotus loved exploring beyond the horizon, always ready for the next thrilling discovery. Together, they embarked upon a journey to uncover the mysteries hidden within the vast forest that bordered their village. As they walked deeper into the woods, the sunlight revealed pathways painted with golden light, and shadows danced playfully with the whispers of the wind. Clover shared stories of old with Lotus, tales of ancient trees that held the secrets of the earth and the wisdom of the ages. Lotus listened, her heart brimming with wonder and desire to learn. Their path led them to a majestic oak tree, so grand and wise it seemed to hold the universe within its limbs. Here, under the interlaced branches that formed a natural canopy, Clover taught Lotus how to listen to the trees, how each leaf spoke in a tongue as ancient as time itself. With her heart warmed by Clover's tales and teachings, Lotus felt an extraordinary connection to the world around her. Beneath that great oak, they found solace in silence, a warmth that wrapped around them like the softest blanket. As stars began to sprinkle across the evening sky, Clover and Lotus sat side by side, watching the heavens unfold. Before them, Lotus's eyes twinkled with the glow of starlight, a reflection of her budding understanding of life's marvels. Clover felt a deep joy in sharing these moments with Lotus, her heart alight with the warmth that only nature's embrace could provide. Heading back to the village, bathed in lunar glow, they carried the gifts of the forest within their courage, wisdom, and an unspoken promise to cherish the world, ensuring it remained a place of beauty and warmth. Each step they took seemed like a note in a symphony that celebrated the bond between humankind and nature, a testament to the travels of a gentle soul and an adventurous child. When they returned home, Lotus voiced a promise to always seek the warmth in every heart and to remember the stories that trees told. Clover smiled, seeing the reflection of the universe in Lotus's grove. Their journey together had woven a tapestry of shared kindness, the threads of which promised to weave warmth into many hearts. Now, let's dive into another heartwarming tale. Azalea and Salvia's Discovery. This story is about Azalea and her ladybug friend Salvia discovering a magical grove and learning the essence of adventure. Under the wide canopy of an ancient oak tree, a young girl named Azalea spent her afternoons exploring the wonders of her backyard. It wasn't just a regular garden. It was a fantasy world filled with secret paths and tiny creatures hiding under every leaf. Her true adventure began one summer day, as she discovered a peculiar sight, a ladybug with golden freckles. Curious and amazed, Azalea decided to name the ladybug Salvia. Ever since that day, Azalea and Salvia became inseparable companions. Each day, Azalea would wander through the garden, Salvia perched upon her slender finger. Together, they discovered the world anew, one petal at a time. Azalea often whispered her dreams and secrets to Salvia, who listened with silent empathy, sharing her joy and comforting her in sorrow. One warm afternoon, as the sun showered its golden rays, they embarked on a new discovery. Azalea had heard tales of a magical grove hidden beyond the garden, but no one ever ventured far enough to see it. Driven by a sense of wonder, she and Salvia decided to find this legendary grove. He followed the sound of the babbling brook, which sang an ancient tune, guiding them deeper into the woods. Along the way, they encountered fantastical creatures, a wise old tortoise who greeted them with a nod, and a mischievous squirrel who danced around them playfully. Finally, they arrived at the grove. It was a paradise of colors and scents, with blossoms that glowed like stars and a soft, gentle breeze that carried the whispers of the earth. In the center stood an ethereal fountain, its waters shimmering with the hues of dawn. Azalea felt an overwhelming sense of peace, as if the grove had been waiting for her all along. As she sat by the fountain, Salvia fluttered beside her, their souls united in discovery. Together, they realized the true essence of adventure was not in finding something new, but in finding themselves. The journey back home was filled with laughter, as Azalea and Salvia recounted their tale to the garden, promising to visit the grove again. At their hearts beating tune, each filled with wonder and gratitude for the small miracles they uncovered. They knew their adventures would never end, for the world was vast and their friendship eternal. Rest well, and let calmness embrace you tonight.